Dudley Moore is a great English actor, and it's a great pleasure to have you here, Dudley.
Thank you, Fred.
Good. Listen, you someday, I know that you work here quite a bit, or you're doing a lot of movies that are coming over here, possibly may like America so much that you might decide to really immigrate here. So what I've done is I've gotten together a list of applications for the American citizenship papers, actually the actual ones, and I thought to prepare you for it, I go ahead and ask you a few of the questions. Don't peek.
No,
I'll ask.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go, okay? Where are you from?
London, England, United Kingdom, Rule Britannia.
Right.
Yes.
And what are any other names you have ever used, including your maiden name?
Doreen.
Doreen. What is your present occupation?
Sitting in this chair in the bitter end somewhere in New York, United States of America.
And your sex?
Yes, please.
The government is very interested.
Yeah.
The law provides that you may not be regarded as qualified for a naturalization under certain situations. Have you ever knowingly committed any crimes for which you have not been arrested?
Yes.
Have you ever been deported, or are deportation proceedings pending against you?
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Have you ever represented yourself to be a United States citizen?
No.
The law provides that you may not be regarded qualified for naturalization if at any time you have proven not to be of good moral character. Have you believed in polygamy, or have you ever been a polygamist?
Well, I think we all believe in polygamy. Very deeply, it's a way of life. And I think one must stick to it, really, in the face of all odds. Or in the face of my mother, which is even more difficult.
Have you ever received most of your income from illegal gambling?
Frequently.
Right. Have you ever committed adultery?
All the time.
Right. Have you ever been a prostitute, or have you procured for anyone for prostitution?
How do you think I got this tie? Safe.
What is this film you're doing?
What is the film? Well,
wait a
yes.
minute, I gotta just, before we
intro.
get into that, you know, this is the actual thing they give.
It's a bit frightening, actually, isn't it, all of that?
Well, a lot of those questions in there seem to be difficult to answer, or they shouldn't be asked in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, those sex questions and the prostitution. And
Yeah. I mean, if you're a prostitute...
Can you imagine somebody saying, yes, I am? I mean, if somebody just goes, all right, that's it, yeah. Tell us about the film that's opening in New York, because I've seen you in
well,
Beyond the Fridge on Broadway.
Yes.
I loved it.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you. It's very funny. When I was in New York in Beyond the Fringe, I used to go into a restaurant quite a lot, and there was a marvellous French waiter there who always used to say, "Ah, Mr. Moore, behind the fridge." They always used to call it behind the fridge, which I thought was a neat twist on it. But we're doing some promotion. Went down rather poorly, so never mind. We're doing some promotion on a film called Bedazzled, which is opening on the 10th of this month at the Plaza. Peter Cook and myself, who are in the film. And it's about the Faust legend, which sounds a bit gloomy, but it's about a bloke who gets tempted by the devil to sell his soul, and he gets 7 wishes for his soul, and trying to find happiness. He works in a sort of, I suppose it would be a hamburger type of place. We call it a wimpy bar, where I'm a short order cook and I'm mad about one of the waitresses, and but I can't pluck up the courage to say anything to her. And the devil has his eye on me and sees that I'm a prospective candidate for hell, and tempts me and says, you know, how about having 7 wishes for your soul? I mean, it's like your appendix, you don't know where your soul is, or, you know, it's a painless operation, you won't feel a thing afterwards. And so I exchange my soul and I go through these wishes, you know. That basically is
What happened in real life if that happened?
Well, I think I would, I'd take up the offer, because I think the devil has really had rather a poor publicity campaign against him, actually. And when you think of it, one doesn't really know what his role is in life at all. And in the film, he's made a much more sympathetic character. Peter Cook plays the devil, and I'm the sort of stupid twit who gets tempted. I think if in real life the devil came up to me and offered me 7 wishes for my soul, I think I'd be very tempted to go ahead.
Would you like ask for 9?
I'd ask you. At number 7, I'd say I'd like another 7 wishes, please.
Well, listen, Dudley, it's great having you here.